looked at an adult and thought, you just don't get me. You don't understand. You could never know what I'm going through. I've thought about it myself, and honestly, everybody has at one point or another. Thing is, we were all tweens once. Shocking, I know. But in a way, it's just one of the life experiences that connects all of us. And I remember those years. Back then, we were the ones running around, our hopes and dreams swirling in our minds, beginning to discover things we never would have guessed about ourselves. We began to realize that becoming an adult was everything to us, praying for puberty to take hold of our bodies, to stop being seen as babies and treated as real people with real thoughts. And just like that, we looked down and started to notice hair growing where it didn't used to, under the arms, in our privates. It was confusing and mildly terrifying, but we smiled because it meant maturity. It meant we were finally becoming adults. But other things started to grow too. Our faces blossomed with red spots. The things that would get us called pizza face, those dreaded monsters called pimples. Suddenly, we had to worry about skincare products and routines. Just another thing we didn't want others to judge us about. And then, some of us were forced to go to an orthodontist where they attached wires to our teeth. The people in white lab coats said that it was all for a better future, for straight teeth. That didn't stop us from having buttery popcorn and sticky candy from time to time, though. And just as our bodies changed, our brains did too. We started to become aware of how we acted and how others acted, realizing with a pit in our stomachs that we began to care how others saw us. We wanted to be popular, to belong, to be a part of the in crowd. We bought what they bought, said what they said, did what they did. And then we started to ask ourselves an important question. What do I believe in? We questioned what was actually out there. Maybe we believed in God, or maybe we didn't. Maybe we believed there was a higher power but just didn't know what it was. We could have worshipped multiple gods or followed the teachings of Buddha. We may not have believed in spirituality at all. And with the rise of hormones, also came the rise of mood swings and teenage angst. We started to experience our emotions much more intensely. One wrong word could set us off. Other times, it could feel like there was a thundercloud building right above our heads, the lightning too close for comfort. Stress affected how we felt, and that could get to us. In truth, stress got to everyone at some point. That's why it's best to practice self-care early. Be kind to yourself now, so that you aren't drowning in that overwhelming pool of emotions later. Another thing that came with emotions was attraction. We may have begun to notice feelings we never had for people. We might have liked girls, or boys, or both. We might have been interested in everyone, no matter what their gender. And that's the thing. We could also start to realize that we didn't feel like a girl or a boy. We felt like we were in between, non-binary. We could also feel like we were the wrong sex, a girl trapped in a boy's body, or the other way around. We could also have been asexual, not interested in sex at all, or aromantic, where we didn't enjoy romance. We could have been both. These differences, they made us targets. Different religion, different sexual orientation, different interests, different. It started to pile up, started to make us feel like we were wrong, that something inside us was bad. The eyes that looked at us were people that would shame us and condemn us, would hurt us if they saw who we really were. These same eyes look at you tweens now. You may not feel okay. You may feel unsafe to let people see you for who you are. And that's okay. Because you can wait until it's safe. When you get to that secure place, you will have the right to choose your family and who you surround yourself with. At the age of 20, I can tell you with certainty that I'm still figuring myself out. But on this journey from tween to teen to adult, I've become closer to the person that I am with every single step and have had others to support me along the way. Life is the journey. Though cliche, It's true. You are not alone, since every tween out there has taken their first step with you.